Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm going to make a tutorial on telekinesis in Unreal Engine. So I'm going to start with the first person project. Just blank. Okay, so it's loaded. So I'm going to use the blueprint for the first person character and just add some stuff to it. So first of all, we need something called a physics handle. So add that to our character. It'll just sit over here. And then we're also going to add just a sphere to keep track of a location for us. Okay, so I'll just hook this up to the left mouse button. And so when it's pressed, we'll make a variable that says is holding, to check if we're already holding something. We'll get that and branch. Whoa, sorry about that. Okay, so if we're holding something, if we're not holding something, then we want to do a ray cast. So use line, oh sorry, that's not right. Line trace by channel. Let's see, we want to get our first person camera. And let's see, get forward vector and get world location. Oops. Take the forward vector and multiply it by how far away you want to be able to pick up something, essentially. So I'm just going to give it a really long distance. And then add it to the world location. Add vector plus vector. And that, okay, let's see, the start location of our camera will be the start of our line trace, and then this location that we got will be the end. So it just lets us trace all the way to a point far in front of us. And the first object it hits is what we will get as a result. So we want to break that so we can get all the information that the hit gets. And we want to take this and we want to save no handle grab. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so we take our hit component and we grab it, and that is how you tell the physics handle to pick something up. Oh, that's right, I forgot a step. So we want to check if it's actually physics enabled. I think we do that by is simulating physics. Why can't I just... Okay, there we go. Because we don't want to try to pick up a wall or something because it won't do anything, and then we'll just be standing there struggling to move it. Unless your wall is physics enabled, I guess. So if it's simulating physics, then we can pick it up. Okay, so get the world location of the object. And grab it there. Okay, so I like to constrain the rotation because before I did that, the objects would spin around like crazy. So, let me think. Alright, yeah. And then we'll take our handle location and we're going to set it. Oops. It didn't give me an option. Oh, wait. Okay. Set roll location. And we're going to set that the same as the location of the object. This way, we'll have a point that we can use to update our physics handle and keep track of where it should be. If you just keep it as the physics handle at a certain point in front of you, then you can still pick up the object, but it'll like sort of suck to that location, and then it will stay in that relative location to you. So it's kind of like the Half-Life gravity gun. So if you want to do that sort of thing, that's what you do. But since we're trying to do telekinesis, I'll set this point so that it will be wherever the object is that we pick up. Let me see what else. Oh yeah. So we need to make sure that we set is holding to true, since we're now holding something. And then going to use a tick event because we need to update the location. Oops. We need to update the location of our physics handle whenever the player is looking around. So anytime they make any little movement, it needs to be moving, because the way I'm making this object move around is by looking. So so if we're holding, okay, so now this handle location that we made should move around relative to us whenever we look around or move around. And so we just need to set the location of our physics handle to match this little point that we have. Oops. Get location. Okay, so that should update where it is. It should move around the object now. Okay, so it's moving sideways, but not up and down. Oh, okay, yeah, so this handle location, I want to actually, oh, sorry, got mess around a bit to get it up there. I want to attach it to the first person camera. That way, when we look around, it will adjust accordingly to our view. So now if we grab something, yay, we can lift it, move it around. And then if we want to drop it, we just need to set our condition for if we're already holding something. Oh yeah, and once we've released the object, we want to set is holding to false. Okay. And if it's true, oh, I hooked it up to released. Okay, no, I want to hook it up to the true branch here. Sorry about that. That was weird. Okay, so now we should be able to drop it. at something else. And if you release while you're moving your camera around, oops, I failed at that, you can throw it. So yeah, it'll adjust wherever we pick it up. Our location for the physics handle will be updated there so that it looks like you're lifting it from the spot you got it. And if you lift something, it also moves with your walking, since it's just staying relative to your location. If you wanted to change that, you can probably do some math to calculate where you are and to make it adjust according to world location instead. But yeah, this works fine. And if you want to make it so you can move the object towards you and away from you, all you have to do is add a command. So use whatever keys you want. Like I use the scroll button. Oh my gosh, why isn't it? Okay. Scroll up. Oh wait, they call it mouse wheel. So you'd say like mouse wheel, and then when it goes up, then all you have to do is update the handle location that we made to be towards or closer to you or farther from you. And then this will make sure that the physics handle follows it. Yeah, so you can pretty much do this however you want. I don't know, maybe you can find a good way. The way I've got so far works okay, but it's kind of jumpy because any way I can find to just move something like that point is like kind of just jumpy movement. So maybe you can find a better way, but yeah, it's pretty much that. All you have to do is pick a command and tell it to update the handle location to wherever you want it. And yeah, then you have telekinesis.